All right, mate. So you're thinking about moving to Australia for work in 2025. Good choice. Sunshine, beaches, friendly people, and of course, the chance to work while you soak it all in. But let's be real. The visa process. Not exactly a walk in the park, more like a confusing maze designed by a kangaroo on an energy drink. In this video, we're breaking down the easiest work visa options for 2025, so you don't end up in an endless Google rabbit hole at 2 a.m. First things first, why Australia? Apart from the stunning scenery and the fact that you can see a koala in real life, Australia has a strong job market. Australia is actively looking for skilled workers, and they make it easier for people with the right skills. This means if you've got what they need, they'll roll out the welcome mat. Now, let's talk visas. There are quite a few options, but I'm going to keep it simple and focus on the easiest ones that don't require you to sell your soul or spend years jumping through hoops. 1. Temporary skill shortage visa. If you have skills that are in demand in Australia, securing a visa through employer sponsorship is one of the best pathways to work and live in the country. Essentially, an Australian employer agrees to sponsor you, allowing you to legally work for them. Think of it as a fast-track entry, but with certain conditions. First, you must have a formal job offer from an approved employer willing to sponsor overseas workers. Additionally, your occupation must be listed on the skilled occupation list, ensuring that your expertise aligns with the country's workforce needs. Meeting English language requirements is also essential. Unfortunately, a few casual Aussie phrases won't cut it. One of the biggest advantages? This visa can open doors to permanent residency if your employer decides to extend your stay. If you're considering a long-term future in Australia, this could be your best opportunity to make that dream a reality. 2. Working holiday visa. If you're between 18 and 35 years old, or 30 in some countries, and eager to travel while earning money, this visa is the perfect opportunity. It's designed for those who want flexibility, adventure, and the chance to fund their travels without making a long-term commitment. You can work for up to 6 months with the same employer, allowing you to gain experience in different industries while maintaining the freedom to move around. Most jobs available are casual, making it easy to find temporary work in sectors like hospitality, bartending, retail, or even farm work. If you're looking to extend your stay for another year, you'll need to complete a required amount of regional work. While this visa isn't a permanent solution, it's a fantastic way to experience life in Australia, meet new people, and explore different regions before deciding on your next step. 3. Skilled Independent Visa, Subclass 189. This is the ultimate work visa, offering freedom, flexibility, and the opportunity to build a life in Australia without employer sponsorship. Unlike other visas that tie you to a specific job or company, this one lets you live and work anywhere in the country, giving you complete independence. However, qualifying isn't easy. Australia's points-based immigration system determines eligibility, meaning only those who meet strict criteria will have a chance. Your profession must be on the skilled occupation list, ensuring it aligns with Australia's workforce needs. Beyond that, you must submit an expression of interest and receive an invitation to apply. Your chances depend on factors like age, education, work experience, and English proficiency, all of which contribute to your overall point score. Competition is fierce, but for those who qualify, this visa is a direct pathway to permanent residency, making it one of the most sought-after immigration options available. 4. Skilled Nominated Visa, Subclass 190. Think of this as a close relative of the 189 visa, but with an important difference. Unlike the 189 visa, which doesn't require sponsorship, this option requires you to be nominated by a specific Australian state or territory. Each state maintains its own list of in-demand occupations, meaning your eligibility depends on whether your skills align with what a particular region needs at that time. If your profession is on their list and you meet the necessary criteria, you could receive an invitation to apply. The process is still points-based, just like the 189 visa, so you'll need to meet the minimum score requirements. However, once nominated, you must commit to living and working in that state for at least 2 years. This pathway is an excellent alternative if you don't meet the requirements for the independent 189 visa, but still seek permanent residency in Australia. 5. Employer Nomination Scheme, Subclass 186. If an Australian employer is truly impressed by your skills and contributions, they have the ability to sponsor you for permanent residency. This is a significant commitment, essentially Australia saying, "We value you and want you to stay long-term." To qualify, you must have at least 3 years of relevant work experience in your field. Additionally, your occupation must be listed on the medium and long-term strategic skills list. Your employer must also meet strict eligibility criteria to sponsor you. The biggest benefit? Permanent residency grants access to Medicare and allows you to stay indefinitely. 6. Global Talent Visa, Subclass 858. Are you exceptionally talented in your field? If you possess extraordinary skills in technology, science, engineering, this visa offers a fast-track pathway to permanent residency. To qualify, you must be recognized as a leader in your industry, demonstrating outstanding achievements. A nominator, such as an Australian organization or an expert in your field, is required to support your application. Additionally, you need to show that your work contributes significantly to Australia. If eligible, this visa lets you bypass lengthy processes and gain PR quickly. Bonus: Student Visa, Subclass 500, and Post-Study Work Visa, Subclass 485. If you're struggling to qualify for any of these visas, studying in Australia can be a backdoor entry. A student visa lets you work up to 48 hours per fortnight. After graduation, you can apply for a post-study work visa, 485, which lets you stay and work for 2 to 4 years, or longer if you have a PhD. This is a slower route, but if you're serious about making Australia home, it's a solid option. So, which visa should you go for? If you have in-demand skills and a job offer in Australia, the TSS 482 visa is a great option. For those looking to travel while working casually, the Working Holiday visa is ideal. Highly skilled individuals seeking permanent residency from the start should consider the 189 or 190 visa. When an employer is sponsoring you for the long term, the 186 visa offers a solid pathway. Industry leaders may find the 858 visa to be a fast-track option. If none of these routes work, studying in Australia can provide an alternative path to employment and residency. Australia has made it clear they want skilled workers, and they're making it easier for the right people to move there. If you're thinking about making the leap, now's the time to start planning. Alright, that's a wrap. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below if you've got questions. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!